morning, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I'm a PhD student in English at IU. I live in Bloomington and I have a bunch of FAQs in my description box and you should check those out. And you should also subscribe to me. So I just got back from doing an early morning grocery run. If you live in a college town and you want to grocery shop on Sundays, you have to do it early in the morning to beat the crowds, especially coming back from spring break. So I'm glad that I woke up early today and I got this out of the way. So I actually woke up at 5:45 this morning because I went to bed so early last night at I was in bed at 8:30 because I was just exhausted from traveling and I fear that I may be getting sick. So I picked up some cold medicine. I can't tell if it's just allergies adjusting from the really warm weather to the really cold weather, or if I'm truly getting sick, or if it's the pressure from the airplane, which sometimes happens to me. Anyway, I bought some medicine just in case. I'll show you guys a quick little grocery haul. So I actually went to Trader Joe's last night when I flew in because I was in Indy, so I was might as well go while I'm there, and I got these cinnamon coffee cake muffins and this really yummy bread. I got other stuff too, but it's already put away. And before I went to Kroger, I did a Target pickup. I got some rollers because I really want to try doing them in my hair, and then some little sectioning clips to go with them. They were on sale, so why not? And then this mascara, specifically in the burgundy shade, is always sold out at Target. Every Target I've ever looked at, but I found it at Kroger, God bless. I actually really love this burgundy shade. I think it looks really natural on brown eyes. And I got some cold medicine, like I mentioned, and then some Liquid IV immunity support. I actually have a code with Liquid IV. I just picked this up at Target, but you should use my code. I can put it on the screen. I got some pasta and then some stuff to go in it. Gonna do a little zucchini squash, cherry tomato type pasta with lemon and onion. Gonna do a little homemade pizza, an Asian salad kit, because I got some soup dumplings at Trader Joe's. That's a super easy lunch. Spinach, lettuce, this vegetarian, vegan, plant-based orange chicken. This is the best. I can't believe I found it at Kroger. It's typically sold out. Cheese, cherry tomatoes, some chickpeas. I'm gonna do a little chickpea Caesar salad, a pepper, and then some basil. Again, just a little light grocery haul because I went to Trader Joe's yesterday. Okay, it's a little bit later now. I went to Plato's and made 60 bucks. I am eating some lunch. Just warmed up some soup dumplings with chicken in it and this Asian salad kit. Okay. I may or may not end up keeping this clip in the vlog because I look absolutely crazy right now. I'll keep you guys updated on how the rollers look, but today is a, self-maintenance day. That's what Sundays are for. Did my eyebrows a little bit, gonna hold off until I can hopefully get them waxed next weekend in Indianapolis, and dermaplaned my face, did the full hair wash routine. One maintenance day makes it so I can be low maintenance throughout the week. Hello, happy Monday. It's already 5 p.m. Today has just been an entire fever dream. I woke up in the middle of the night and I took my temperature and I had a fever of 100.5, which is nothing crazy, but I felt absolute garbage. And so today I was supposed to go to my dissertation writing group, and I canceled that, and I was supposed to have a meeting with my advisor this morning, and I also canceled that because I just felt so bad. And hopefully I feel better tomorrow. I'm hoping this is just a little 24-hour, 48-hour thing. I feel okay when I'm taking Co-Advil and Sudafed or Dayquil or something. So I think that I am gonna lesson plan and try and teach tomorrow because I'm getting observed on Thursday, and I just I don't want to have canceled class and then go into class and be observed the first time I'm seeing them after spring break. Feel they're gonna be rowdy. So hopefully I'm feeling okay tomorrow, but Tuesdays are typically really long days for me where I teach my 2 sections, and then I have a 3-hour seminar after that I TA for. And I told the professor, who's also my advisor, that I'm not gonna be able to do that. So I can hopefully just ease back into it. I do think for lesson planning, tomorrow will still be just a more chill, individualized work day. But obviously if I'm feeling trash, then I won't go. And if I have a fever, I won't go. But I have therapy tonight. I'm trying to save my energy for that call. I thought about moving it, but she is going on maternity leave. So I'm I gotta get this call in before she leaves me for 3 months. So yeah, that's why I haven't really vlogged much today. I made some homemade pizza for dinner. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am feeling better, but not 100% better, but I don't have a fever. I feel good enough to teach. I think I'm gonna wear a mask just in case, but I'm gonna make some coffee and be a real human today. I did not even go outside yesterday, so I'm excited to feel like a person again. Okay, here's the teacher fit. I thrifted this sweater when I was in Orlando with my sisters. It's this fun yellow spring color. Then my black wide leg pants, New Balances, of course, because I'm caring about my feet. And underneath this, I'm wearing a baby tee from Abercrombie, which I just got. Abercrombie's quality is like unmatched, and it's expensive. You gotta get it when it's on sale, but their stuff is just so good. And I have my hair in a little pearl clip with some pearl earrings, and let's go teach. Okay, done with classes, except my seminar. I thought I wasn't gonna go, but then my advisor was like, hey, there's quite a few of us who are out sick today, so I'm just gonna send out a Zoom link for those of us who want to Zoom in. So I feel like I should Zoom in. Even though I didn't do any of the readings, I think it'll be good for me just to sit in the discussion. The readings look really interesting. I just like felt like absolute garbage yesterday and could not have done them. They're from Women's Ways of Making It and Rhetoric and Composition, and then another like Women's Ways of Making Things or something like that. I am butchering these titles. I can put the right titles on the screen. But yeah, teaching was good. Glad I got out early. I'm going to stop by Panera and get some soup and a smoothie for Megan, and then go home and apparently Zoom for some seminar class.
Thanks for choosing Panera Bread. How can I help you?
Hi, can I do a small cup of broccoli cheddar soup?
Yeah.
And then a strawberry banana smoothie. Thank you.
Yep.
This is the one thing that I find, the one thing that lacks in this article for me is a recognition of the parallelism between
Okay, finally finished up class. I thought I was only going to stay for half of it, but I ended up staying the full 3 hours. So the first half were much more grounded in the actual readings, and it was interesting just to think like methodologically. We talked about a lot about an article that was a case study and why it sort of rubbed people the wrong way, why some people didn't love it, and I think that people often don't like things that have a sample size of 1. Which is interesting because I feel like that goes against the premise of embodied writing, which is often a sample size of 1. And the class is a seminar in embodied writing. But then we took a quick little break. I made a liquid IV immune support, and then the second half we talked about the book, the edited collection, Women's Ways of Making It in Academia, Rhet Comp, which is a bit dated, like 15 or so years old, and it's sort of just like shifted into like a professionalization moment. I asked some questions about publishing, and it made me a little anxious, made me feel like I need to have more publications than I do. It made me feel like I need to have some publications in teaching specifically, and just, I don't know, it's difficult because you want to like do stuff now to prepare yourself for the job that you want to have like when you finish grad school, and I've just like shifted so much. I don't know what job I want right now, and I feel like I should know, but yeah, so I can't take that on too much. It did stress me out a little bit, but I'm feeling pretty tired, so I think I'm just gonna chill out, rest a little bit, maybe read some more of Harry Potter until Megan comes home and we cook dinner and catch up on The Bachelor. Megan got some crumble cookies. Okay, it is about 10:15 now. I took a shower, did some skincare, and gonna try and get in bed early tonight to really get on top of this cold. And because I have physical therapy tomorrow at 9:30, Megan and I watched the Fantasy Suites episode of The Bachelor this season, and oh my goodness, that episode was like so good and drama filled that I felt like it made the rest of the boring season worth it. But before I just thought Zach was like cringy and annoying, and now I'm like, oh, I actually hate him and he is bad and he doesn't understand the definition of consent. I mean, I don't think anyone is expected to thrive when they're put in that situation, but I really did not like what I saw. Glad it's him, not me. I'm gonna read Harry Potter, go to bed for the night so I can get up and get after it tomorrow.
I didn't have time to bring anything. I was like, nothing's gonna get the grab. So
I believe you.
I just
Good morning, Miss Purr. Are you gonna wake up? Hello, happy Wednesday. It is about 1:30 now. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was relapsing in my cold, and I was like, oh my god, I can't go to physical therapy this morning. And then I slept another hour and I woke up and I was fine. So just a wee bit dramatic, but physical therapy was good. She did like a really deep calf massage. I didn't see what she was using, but it felt like she was using like a gua sha, and she said she could tell that my muscles felt a lot like looser and a lot less tight, which is really good. Basically the issue, I feel it in my foot, but they think it's like with my whole right leg. So I'm doing exercises from my toes all the way up to my right hip. And the exercises have been getting harder. I've been doing like, they're called like clam stretches, where you like bend your knees and you like raise one leg, but now they put like an exercise band on it to give like resistance to make it even harder. So yeah, then I came home, made breakfast like you guys saw, watched a Brooke vlog. Megan came home for a lunch break. She has been like covering so many shifts at the writing center, so she'll be making that money. And I have quite a bit that I should be doing. Actually, the conference this Friday, it is just the grad student conference here at IU, and it's online, so stakes feel like really low, and I'm using a lot of my same materials from my last conference, but I have to like revise an intro and outro basically, and I have to lesson plan for tomorrow. It's a big day teaching wise. I'm teaching them how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I use to edit my vlogs, and it's a really difficult software, and I'm getting observed. So big deal with all of that, but I know both the conference prep and the lesson planning are both like activities that will take up however much time I choose to give them. So I think I'm gonna try and set timers for both of those so I don't spend over 2 hours on each one, which sounds like a lot, but I could spend like 10 hours lesson planning each day, like just overthinking everything and thinking like, what reading is best? Should I do this? And just like looking for materials. And if you teach, you know. If you don't, I promise it's not as insane as it sounds. So yeah, I should probably get started in one of those. I haven't had any coffee yet. I just made some tea this morning, so I might try and make this matcha that I got from Trader Joe's that I have never tried. Just kidding, made a little iced coffee in a mug instead, because the matcha was actually a matcha green tea, not meant for a matcha latte, and it was disgusting. Okay, it's 3:35. I finished everything for that conference. I like wrote the script, the intro, the outro, adjusted the video like I wanted to, and I even made some slides. Lately I've been making slides on Canva because you just have like so many more templates and it's just way cuter than making on PowerPoint. I no longer am subscribed to Canva Pro, but it hasn't limited me at all. So if you're looking for a fun way to change it up, do Canva. This sounds like SpawnCon. I would love if Canva somehow sponsored me, but it is not. I'm just like, why does PowerPoint still only have like 12 templates? That's like so embarrassing. Get it together, PowerPoint. Anyway, I feel a little too brain dead at the moment to jump into lesson planning because there's a lot of anxiety attached to it because I'm being observed. I don't know why I feel so anxious to be observed. I mean, like, duh, I'm anxious to be observed, but it's not like evaluative or anything. It's someone who I was co-teaching with last semester. I know him, we have a relationship. Like, it's not a rando admin person. He's very nice. I don't know. My classroom feels like a sacred space between me and my students, and I'm gonna let some intruder in. I think that's part of it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do think that's part of it. I also think it's that he's a man, and my teaching style this semester is particularly feminine and girly, so I worry that that won't like make sense to him or resonate. But like, I'm not teaching for him, and he's not observing me to evaluate. He's simply observing me so he can like write me a useful letter, like a peer observation letter that I can like use in my job materials when I go to the job market. I don't know, I'm just nervous. I think also because the class he's observed me for is my second section, and they're just a little more rowdy. So yeah, I don't know. I just, it's like performance anxiety in a way, but everything will be fine. Let me go blow dry my hair before it dries completely and looks like a frizzy mop. Made some chickpea Caesar salad for dinner with some pasta in it. I'm pretty sure I've told the vlog about this like 3 times already. And Megan is in there being an angel, making some chocolate chip cookies from scratch. Okay, in bed for the night. It is a little after 10:20. I'm happy that I decided to do all my lesson planning before dinner because I thought I was just gonna wait until after, but it felt good to just like eat dinner, watch Daisy Jones and the Six, and not think about lesson planning. As much as like I know it's gonna feel good, I just can't help but procrastinate sometimes on things like that. I feel good about the lesson that I have for tomorrow. It's gonna be a tutorial of Adobe Premiere, then I have like a little in-class activity for them. And I worked on creating a file folder with a bunch of different sound effects that I wish I would have had for them for their podcast unit, because I think I like overestimated students' ability and willingness to go to YouTube and download sound effects or to just make the sound effects themselves. So I think having this folder will save a lot of time, especially for an in-class activity where time is limited. So I'll keep you guys updated on how tomorrow goes. I had a moment where I was feeling really stressed and anxious about it, but I'm feeling okay now, and I'm gonna sleep in the morning and have a nice little slow morning. Hello, running very late. Here's the teacher fit. I have definitely felt better about teaching in my life. I felt better about an observation, but gonna power through. I will keep you guys updated. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. My voice is like almost gone. It's been a long day. Observation went a lot better than I thought it would. Per usual, anxiety was gone as soon as the observation was done, and I was like, wow, I was worried for nothing. But you know, anxiety is good. It gives us adrenaline, it keeps us safe, blah 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 blah. So the first section was not super smooth. Students really struggled with Adobe Premiere Pro. So I was really worried going to the second section, but in the second section they all seemed to really get it. The timing of the lesson worked out really well. Everything just seemed really smooth and good. So I'm glad that's how it worked out. And again, I know the observation wasn't a huge deal, but it just felt like one to me. So I got home. Well, I talked to the person who observed me for like 30 minutes after. Then I got home, chatted with Megan, and actually FaceTimed my brother for like an hour and a half, which is also partly why my voice sounds like this. And now I think I'm either gonna watch like a reunion episode of Real Housewives of Miami or read Harry Potter or something. I still haven't unpacked and put my clothes away from spring break. That's a job for tomorrow, and I am so glad that I that I made my conference presentation yesterday, because if I had to do that today, that would suck. I am feeling exhausted. Okay, it's dinner time. Just made some frozen Trader Joe's stuff for me and Megan. Hello, happy Friday. Clearly my voice doesn't sound great. I woke up this morning and was like, oh my god, I have no voice. And I didn't realize till I went to the physical therapy office and like was checking it. So this is gonna be fun to try and like present at my conference online in an hour. So that being said, I have to present at a conference in an hour. So let me quickly put in some dry shampoo, slap on some makeup, look over what I wrote, and potentially take a nap or something. It is a rainy, gloomy day, and I am so tired. Okay, the conference presentation is done. I think it went pretty well. It wasn't a huge turnout, but I didn't think that it would be on a Friday afternoon for a virtual conference. So glad that that is done. Graded the one thing that I needed to grade, and I am going to finally clean all of this mess. Okay, cleaned a lot of things up, and I just put a lot of sweaters and mittens and wintry stuff in this basket, and I'm gonna put it in some bins underneath the bed in the office, and somehow my closet is still completely full after getting rid of a full laundry basket of sweaters. Hello, happy Saturday. It is nighttime and I'm in pajamas. I just got back from Indianapolis. I was gonna take Megan to the airport. She's leaving me for 2 weeks, and then go to the mall, make a return to Abercrombie, get my eyebrows done. But as we're on the way to the airport, Megan gets an email that her flight is delayed 2 hours. So I was like, why don't you just like come run these errands with me and I'll drop you back off at the airport on my way home. So that's what we did. We went to Ulta, I got something, and we went to the mall, returned the shorts, and I got some stuff from Paper Store, so I will show you guys that now. So this Ulta that we went to was huge, and I got some liquid eyeshadow from Ariana Grande's line. It's like this really pretty dark brown, and I feel like if I ever wear eyeshadow, it's just like bronzer that I put on my eyelids. Looks like this. Just this brown color, and it's just liquid. It's the REM Beauty. So yeah, I'll show you guys, I'm sure, in the next vlog if I end up wearing it one day. But it's only like 15 or 16, which feels pretty good. From Paper Source, they had 85% off planners. So this was $6, originally like $40. My planner ends in July, so this one goes up until December. So I figured it would be good just to have like an extra 6 months of a planner. Rifle Paper Co. Love Rifle Paper Co. And then I got this book of stickers for my planner. I don't know. I've been so into like planner stickers. I talked about it a while ago on my channel. And I just think that they're so fun. They're also fun if you ever like mail a card or a letter to someone, just to put some stickers on the envelope. And this whole book was only like 12 bucks. So that seemed like a good deal. So clearly my voice is like still shot, and today is Saturday. I started filming this vlog on Sunday. I actually went ahead and edited the whole vlog up until today, this morning. So I will pop the memory card in, wrap this up, and get it uploaded hopefully tomorrow. So you guys are watching pretty close in real time to my actual life. So if you guys made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, especially in these next 2 weeks when I need to fight the boredom of Megan being gone. Any shows that you think I should watch. Also, one other thing, I went to look for perfumes that were like a nice everyday scent, and I smelled the Glossier You perfume. Hated it. Disgusting. I like still smell it on my wrist now. I know it's supposed to like sort of go with your natural body scent or whatever, but I hate it, and I hated it on Megan too. Megan's was better than mine, but we both hated it. Anyway, let me know if you have any scents that we should wear. Random way to end up the video, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.